Hey everybody, it's Dana. Welcome back. Today I'm finishing up some cards and I hope you can excuse my voice. I'm battling a cold, but we're going to get through this. Okay, so to get started on my card, it's going to be very clean and simple. I'm using two older paper pads and this is going to help if you're crunching to get those last minute cards done. So to speed everything up, use good paper. Pick two designs. One is a little bit bigger and the design is a little bit smaller. Also, just use small images. Color up some small images while you're watching TV and get those done in advance. Next, use a word die so you don't have to stamp any sentiments. So while I was watching some holiday movies, I went ahead and colored up a bunch of these little reindeers, and now I have them ready to put onto my cards. It's really simple and easy to do this in advance, and you can have your cards done in no time flat. So now we're going to go ahead and quickly build this card. So by using pattern paper, it makes it really easy to get through those last minute holiday cards. Now I went ahead and linked some other pattern paper that you could use for your holiday cards, as the paper I'm using here are from older 6x6 pattern papers that I had in my stash. So I'm putting this down onto some Neenah Solar White 110 pound card base, and now I'm going to put a nice pop of red onto this. Now, anytime you're using pattern paper, just use one that has a little bit of a bolder stripe and print, and one that has a smaller print. So I'm just going to lay down my next print, which is the polka dots, obviously, and I have a nice little design on the back and a smaller print on the front. So I went ahead and die cut out this sentiment 3 times, and in order to stack this up, what I do is I place the first one back down in the channel, and then I build it back up with the die in the channel. I just put little dots of glue around, and then I stack them one on top of the other. This makes it so much easier to get it lined back up instead of trying to do it like floating in the air. I use my tweezers and I gently place everything back in place and push them down, and I can easily stack them so much easier. And I get a good thickness while I'm doing it. Once everything is dried, all I have to do is pop them back out, and look how neat and perfect that is. And it's really nice and sturdy now. So that's just my little tip on getting them to stack up evenly without trying to have them moving all around while you're trying to get all those little letters to line back up. So now I'm just going to use some multi-matte medium and get this all onto the back of this die cut. Now this makes it really easy where I don't have to stamp out a bunch of sentiments onto my card panel. I don't have to pull out my MISTI. I don't have to worry about any ink. This just makes my card really quick and easy to do. Now you can run this die through your die cut machine and just start cranking these puppies out in advance. And again, you'll have these cards done in no time. So I'm going to grab my tweezers and flip over my die. And then all I need to do is just line this up in the center. And I love just having this pop of white on the front of my card, and it also being my sentiment. So I'm going to go ahead and press that down, make sure that's straight, and then I can go ahead and tap that into place. Now all I have to do now is take my cute little reindeer, and I'm just going to put on some of the same medium to put my little guy down into place. Now I could have turned this into a shaker card, but again, we're trying to make these quick and simple. So I'm not going to add anything else to this card. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just putting adhesive where he's actually touching the die cut. So I'm just going to pop him down into place. And look how easy that was to get that card done. No fuss at all. And it ends up to be a really cute card. That is it for today, you guys. Here is the card all done. I will see you guys in another video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.